whole pump package that you would ever need. I can't imagine needing much of anything else than what's already listed here. So how did it... Yo, it's Drug Free Dansby, and today I have Nitrox Muscle Volumizer Pump Formula by Project AD. What's this thing about, man? Before we get going, I just want to share something with you, man. If you woke up this morning, you're in a bad mood, you're on your way to work, and you're like, bruh, I'm not trying to do this today. Make a gratitude list, man. Do it in your head. There's nothing too big. There's nothing too small. Start listing off things. Man, I'm grateful I have a roof over my head. Man, thank you for this job, God, that I do have an income and I can actually, go make a difference for my employer and for people underneath me, whatever. Man, thank you for these 4 wheels and this gas tank that I have right now, Lord. This is amazing. Just start thinking about the things that you are thankful for, you're grateful for. Man, I'm breathing right now. I'm standing upright. I'm not in a, whatever it is, man, there's nothing too big or too small, man. And it's a tool that I've utilized ever since I got sober, man, ever since I started talking to God on a daily basis and surrendering. And that's exactly what I did this morning, man. I woke up, the first prayer I said is God, I'm an alcoholic and an addict. You've set me free from a seemingly hopeless state of mind and body, but I need you today. I can't stay clean without you today. Please help me. And then as I'm driving to the gym this morning, I'm thinking to myself about the idea of humility, man. I was early in my fitness journey, and I was talking to a gym bro, man. He's an older guy, he's a bodybuilder, he's kind of retired from doing all that stuff. And I was like, man, it's just so uncomfortable being in the gym with all these mirrors and people looking at me, and I don't know how to do these exercises yet, and what's the deal? And he was like, Sean, the gym is the most self-absorbed, prideful, egotistical place you can go to. Nobody is looking at you, bro. They're looking at themselves. And as soon as he said that, I went back to the gym the next day and I noticed that, bro. No one was looking at me. Nobody cared, what my form was like or whatever. And they were all looking at themselves in the mirror. So I was, as I started this channel, man, and the longer I've stayed sober, man, my life has gotten really good. It got really good really fast. And I know that God wants my cup to be full so I can help others and I can love on other people. And it's not all about me. So I got this book early on talking about humility, and I thought humility was attached to humiliation because I've been humiliated before. And I thought if you're humble, then you're like the lowest of the low and it's a bad thing. And someone described the definition of that to me, which is, thinking of yourself less and thinking of others as at least just as good as you, but treating them better than you would treat yourself. And I thought humility was, okay, I'm going to go open the door for this old lady over here, but I want people to see me, man. It was all about how good I looked and how great I smelled and how articulate my shares were at the meetings and all this stuff, man. And, with starting this channel, man, humility is a big deal. I don't know if gym bros really talk about that topic too much, man. But at the end of the day, man, it is a practice for me. It's something that I'm still continuing to work on. It's not all about me today, man. Because when I'm thinking about me, which is like 75% of the time, I'm not enjoying that, dude. I'm stressing, I'm projecting into the future, thinking about the past, whatever it is, dude. So today, man, I just want to be another reviewer. I just want to be a man amongst men. I just want to be another bozo on the bus. I don't got to be the best. I don't got to be the worst. I just want to be Dansby and love on you guys, man. So hopefully that resonates with somebody, man. So let's talk about this, dude. So I reviewed Project AD's Stampede pre-workout. It was a high stim, had a really clean source of juglins. I really enjoyed that thing, dude. The pumps were solid. The energy was perfect. Really enjoyed that formula, man. After I did that, one of the owners or co-owners reached out to me and was like, bro, appreciate that. Let me send some stuff over. This was one of the bad boys that I got. So I never heard of Project AD, but since I had such a good experience with that, I also had their morning gut detox drink, which I just finished. I'm actually going to buy a personal stash of that because I enjoyed it so much. It was a hitter, dude. I felt like I absorbed all my nutrients better. Pre-workouts felt better. Get your gut right, man. If you're listening and you're like, man, I'm not getting enough protein or I'm not seeing any progress, check out your gut, dude. See if you need some gut health stuff going on there. So that really, really helped me. I really enjoyed it. I can tell you guys off the rip that their ingredients are this natural form. It's really well sourced and really, really enjoyable. And I knew that I was gonna have to run their pump product at some point. So let's look at this bad boy and let's talk about it. So I really like the color scheme. So they had an original version, Nitrox. This is their new formula. This is updated. Looks different than the other one. This is a citrus berry flavor, super, super cool. I really like the cotton candy vibe they got going on. Nothing too crazy, kind of looks like some smoke or something scientific in the background, but so citrus berry flavor, let's talk about it. This was definitely a smooth, pretty much non-eventful flavor. It was, you know, with pre-workouts, a lot of times I get like a sour and a tangy and I'm masking chemicals. This just being a pump formula, it just tasted, there was no sourness to it. It just tasted like a, kind of a really light citrus berry, just really smooth, nothing tangy whatsoever, which I appreciated because you may want to or could mix this with something else. So let's talk some supplement facts, guys. So serving size, 22.6 grams. You get, it's a 1 scoop with 20 servings per container. So not, you know, above average, not below average, pretty middle of the road there. So let's talk the label here. So I will say before we get in the label, 1 level scoop was exactly 22 grams for me. I don't have the point scale or whatever, so they got the scooper right. I mean, that's the little things, man. Appreciate the freaking little things, dude. These guys got it right. They care about their product enough to have the scooper right. How many of my reviews you guys see where the scooper is underdosed? Get a scale. Get a scale if you're listening. All right. So off the rip, we're starting with some calcium, 75 milligrams. So nothing wrong with putting that in your body, ever. Next, we got some sodium, sea salt. So that's for hydration, guys. Makes sense why it's in a pump product. Then we got a little bit of potassium. Every time I see that, I think of bananas. I think it was like a movie I saw when I was younger. It was like, potassium's in bananas. I don't know, but it's good for you too, so I'm glad it's on the label. All right, next we got a pretty simple label, but I actually nerded out on these ingredients because I wanted to know what I was putting in my body and I wanted to share a little bit with you guys. So their new Nitrox pump blend is 16,250 milligrams. So you're putting some stuff in your body, boys and girls. Get ready for that. So off the rip, you got L-citrulline at 10,000 milligrams. So what that does, it actually turns into something called L-arginine in your body, which then turns to nitric oxide in your body for your muscles. Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner. It's called Nitrox. Right off the rip, we got some L-citrulline. So we got some nitric oxide action going on there with the L-citrulline. It's also going to help with some blood flow. So really, really good. Get the juices going. Next, we got glycerol, 65% powder. We got glycersize at 5,000 milligrams. If I'm not mistaken, that is the dose that you want when you see glycerol. So I learned what glycerol does. It actually is popular for fluid retention in your body and also hyperhydration. So you mix the glycerol with the sodium from the sea salt, dude, and you are keeping all of the water in your body, which makes sense why people talk about the juicy pumps from glycerol, because whatever I'm chugging in the gym is going right to my muscle and it is staying there and I'm getting that full action going on. So you mix the blood flow in with the glycerol and it makes sense why it's in all pump products. A lot of pump products. I won't say all. We know that's not true. All right, next we got taurine at 1,000 milligrams. So I looked that up, man. So that reduces muscle fatigue and also less muscle damage and soreness after your workout. So that's really, really good to, you know, if you're really trying to get the pump and keep the pump, you don't want your muscle breaking down. You want to reduce any fatigue that could be possibly happening. I've seen taurine in energy drinks and so many other things I never knew. There's a ton of benefits from that, but let's talk about why it's in a pump product, right? Next, we got L-norvaline at 175 milligrams. So that's a precursor to nitric oxide. It synergizes with citrulline. It's going to keep the L-arginine in your body. So it's really another precursor to nitric oxide, which means the citrulline is going to be doing its deal. The norvaline, citrulline are going to be buddies. They're going to be working together to maximize the pump in the gym. Especially if you're doing arm day, man, you're gonna see that. Next, we got purified and fractioned Panax nodo ginseng and also some estrogen. So we know estrogen is so you can absorb all the stuff that's in this. And the Panax nodo ginseng is going to relax the blood vessels and help with some more blood flow. And it could also help with blood pressure, man. So what's cool about products like this, man, and this can be super versatile. There's a lot of pre-workouts out there that are just stim bombs. You got Insane Labs, you got Hero Lean by Dark Labs. I mean, I can go down. You got Smash AMF, you got the UK Labs. You have these illicit things that may not have any pumps whatsoever. And this is, you know, your pump freaking formula here to stack on top of that. And what's really cool, what I like to see is the blood pressure thing, man. How many of you guys feel like your blood pressure is going through the roof because you have so many stims in your body? You need something to smooth it out. This thing will definitely do that for you because of that nodo ginseng and the other blood flow that you're getting, man. It just kind of, it relaxes that. It can lower your blood pressure, and it makes sense why these things are so popular. So pretty decent label here, man. It's really your whole pump package that you would ever need. I can't imagine needing much of anything else than what's already listed here. So how did it do in the gym? I think I'm going to throw up a couple pictures to show you a before and after pump. I saved this, so this was, guys, you're seeing it here first. I trained in the gym non-stim for the first time. You guys know all of my other pre-workout reviews are pretty much high stim. I look forward to doing that, and I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna be doing the research, if I'm gonna be a real reviewer, I'm gonna have to review some things, which means I'm not gonna take stims in the morning. So I got up this morning, you know, I slammed this thing down. I went to the gym, and honestly, it wasn't that bad, man. I remembered how strong I actually was without caffeine and all the other stuff in my system, and I had a freaking great workout, man. I think the taurine really helped with that energy. My muscles not breaking down, man. I was able to hit set after set, and everything I needed physically was in this bad boy here. Now, I will tell you, I saved back and biceps to use this thing so I could really see what it did to my arms. I still kind of have the pump going on here, man. It's definitely the glycerol star of the show, the citrulline star of the show. You definitely feel like the blood flow thing is happening. This isn't the tight vascular. I didn't see any like extra veiny thing going on with me whatsoever. There's no like beetroot powder or anything like that in this. It's definitely the glycerol bomb of these are some juicy, juicy pumps. Really enjoyed it. I definitely noticed a difference than if I just took, which I've taken just a fat burner, just Hero Lean to go work out. And because of my mind muscle connection, I'm getting a little bit of pump from, you know, how hard I'm pushing. But with this thing here, man, I had no stims in my system, dude. And I just felt this bad boy working. So you're definitely going to enjoy this thing. It's definitely a solid product. I would definitely use this as a stackable, you know, you love Hero Lean, you love, you know, other stim junkie pre-workouts, but you want some good pumps. This is perfect for that. You're getting the 10,000, you know, milligrams of L-citrulline. You're getting the glycerol, dude. So you're going to be pretty pumped up and pretty, you know, feeling big, dude, when you leave the gym. I will tell you, let's just put it this way. I walked in the gym looking a certain way. I walked out the gym looking a certain way. And I freaking love it. And it's so funny. I was talking about humility in the beginning, and then I'm talking about look how big my arms are, man. However, this will enhance your workout. This will give you the guns. Use it for chest day, use it for leg day, whatever you want to do, you'll get the pumps. If you enjoyed this review, guys, you know, first of all, I'm going to link this down below where you can get this bad boy. Use my discount code DFD, get 15% off. If you're in the Panama City area, you can go pick this up in store at Max Fit, 23rd Street, 103 West 23rd Street. If you like this review, hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, man. I'm pumping these bad boys out 3 times a week, 4 times a week. I got a lot of content already prepared. I just haven't dropped yet. Let's interact, man. Let's get to know each other. I want to see you grow. I want to see me grow. And remember, get pumped, not drunk. Peace.